And they're off. Pimlico gets the first call. Rayford Jarlian will settle from the rail post position. ROYALIAN is up close and tugging along to transfer the funds in between horses. And Ichigo is last into the first turn run. 6 lengths will cover the field as Pimlico goes on to take the lead. Pimlico in the muddy going and 7 furlongs left to go from Rayford by 3/4 of a length as ROYALIAN's out of the clear in third. On the inside is Jarlian traveling in 4th position. Transfer the funds and Ichigo on the far outside. Still a compact field, the opening quarter, 25.15. 5 1/2 furlongs left to go, and Pimlico out there with Charlie Marquez, doling out the fractions 3/4 of a length from Rayford second. ROYALIAN the red cap outside in third, and Jarlian is in fourth, and transfer the funds. Ichigo's got to pick it up now on the outside still. Heading on for the far turn. Pimlico nursing a narrow lead, Rayford on the inside, and ROYALIAN on the outside. So Pimlico surrounded inside and outside, and Jarlian on the move, widest of them all, the half in 50.35 then. Transfer the funds. Off the rail, trying to rally now too. Midpoint on the final turn, ROYALIAN from Jarlian, a half-length lead. Transfer the funds extreme outside, followed by Rayford. Next, Pimlico drops to the back of the pack there with Ichigo. Top of the stretch, quarter to go at Pimlico, and it's Jarlian a narrow lead. Fighting on is ROYALIAN on the inside, driving to the final furlong together, and transfer the funds in the center of the track in third. Head-to-head battle, ROYALIAN and Jarlian on the outside. ROYALIAN just in front now. Here is ROYALIAN and Jarlian fighting back on the outside. Photo finish. Photo up and down. Jarlian and ROYALIAN, and transfer the funds was third, and Ichigo a distant fourth. Minute 50.02. And they're off. Stand my ground broke back there, squeezed back perhaps a bit at the start, yet no early speed as usual. It's Clever and Great to the front, Manklin Creek at the outside, Tiny Tinned out of the rail, and Glorious Weekend, the orange colors in between horses into the turn run. Here is Replicant, who will be widest of them all, and Stand My Ground now saving ground. Stand My Ground with that ground saving move has moved up to third position and just 3 lengths off the lead of Clever and Great. Leader is Clever and Great, who takes them now for that turn at the backstretch run with 6 furlongs left to go. Clever and Great is the leader with Replicant on the outside and Manklin Creek and Stand My Ground on the inside. Glorious Weekend and Tiny Tin. Opening quarter went at 25.54. 5 furlongs to go. Clever and Great with favorite Replicant getting closer from second. Stand My Ground, Manklin Creek in Glorious Weekend, and Tiny Tin's got to pick it up. Heading off of the far turn, Replicant fully ridden on the outside to try to get to Clever and Great. Clever and Great holding that lead 3 parts of a length from Replicant through a 50.42 half mile. Another 5 back candidates Stand My Ground, who's clearly in third position, and Glorious Weekend, Tiny Tin and Manklin Creek. Midway on that final turn, and Clever and Great keeps on going. Got a 2.5, almost 3-length lead on Replicant, is fully extended to the second spot, and then it's Stand My Ground and Glorious Weekend on the outside. Into the stretch, Clever and Great, and Kevin Gomez, a peek back, gets a tap to go on. Clever and Great responding, 3 in front from Replicant, then Stand My Ground in third as they pass that furlong marker. Clever and Great up top. Clever and Great holding sway by 3. Replicant, 1 more try on the outside. Replicant on the far outside coming. Clever and Great trying to hold. Clever and Great to win. A half length in front from Replicant second. Tiny Tin and Stand My Ground. Moving in again. And they're off. Baltimore Bullet, and slow to begin there is last. Also sluggish beginning Summer Ash. And Gallant Gold took an awkward step there, was squeezed out, and the riders out of the irons there on Gallant Gold is Jorge Ruiz. So an interesting opening furlong as Synergy Star scampers away to a 2-length advantage on ADDY'S, LADDY, TNT, and Twist and Twirl is third. And Summer Ash beginning to show some run there from fourth. And Baltimore Bullet is next. And still rider out of the irons on Gallant Gold. Into the turn, the opening quarter 23.40 on the muddy track. And it's Synergy Star up top from ADDY'S, LADDY's, TNT. ADDY'S, LADDY, TNT is chasing and trying to get under a full ride now. And it is Twist and Twirl saving ground into the stretch, and Summer Ash and Baltimore Bullet into the stretch, and Synergy Star and Sheldon Russell, they're in front by 2.5. ADDY'S, LADDY, TNT hard trying second with 1 furlong to go, and Twist and Twirl is taken to the outside but at an even pace in third. Synergy Star in front and willing. Synergy Star from ADDY'S, LADDY, TNT. Synergy Star 3/4 of a length. ADDY'S, LADDY, TNT, Twist and Twirl, and Baltimore Bullet and Summer Ash. Lined up. And they're off. Little bit of Lily, hard send from the rail to grab the lead early. Little bit of Lily and Jeannie's Angel moving on with speed 2. Scarlet Tanager taken back at third position, and Calypso Ghost on the outside. Joyful Noise and Ravenel has to run from the back and 8 off that pace of Little bit of Lily, fired up at the rail with speed a half in front from Jeannie's Angel, pressing at the outside in second. Another 3, and Scarlet Tanager in striking range their third. Joyful Noise is next, and Ravenel and Calypso Ghost 6th and last. Opening quarter mile sharp 23.30 for this group, and so it is Little Bill Lily getting heat every step of the way from Jeannie's Angel. Scarlet Tanager's got 4 to make up now. Joyful Noise on the inside, and Ravenel passes that one, and trailing as Calypso Ghost off the inside. Into the stretch, Little Bit of Lily put to pressure, 46.81, driving on a 2-length lead, getting away from Jeannie's Angel, Ravenel, and the far outside there is Calypso Ghost trying to pick up late, and Joyful Noise near the inside. But it is Little Bit of Lily, ultra sharp all the way. Little Bit of Lily with a 3.5 length lead on Ravenel. It's Little Bit of Lily and Angel Cruz to do it even money. Little Bit of Lily wins another 3 in a row. Ravenel was second, Jeannie's Angel and Joyful Noise and Calypso Ghost. Minute 13. And they're off. Tipsy Tourist, Ordinary Girl. On the outside is Tidal Water, showing early speed, and Capstone Girl moving up into the 4th spot. Eponine is next. Icy Harbor between Orises. Little Miss Scarlet trying to get underway in mid-pack, and then FLAVA'S Dream racing about a 5 or 6 wide there. And Vendy Candy is last in outrun into the far turn, and it's Ordinary Girl opening up 2. Ordinary Girl from Tidal Waters. The outside Capstone Girl is the gray, and Little Miss Scarlet is in 4th. Then it's FLAVA'S Dream trying to pick up there from 5th on the outside, and Tipsy Tourist is next, well in advance of Icy Harbor and Eponine, and Vendy Candy last into the stretch where it's Ordinary Girl. Ordinary Girl full out with a 3-length advantage. Capstone Girl out in the center of the track is FLAVA'S Dream way wide. Tidal Waters right there too, pitching into the second flight, and Little Miss Scarlet in between horses, but Ordinary Girl is in front by 4. Ordinary Girl in front, and FLAVA'S Dream moves to second. Ordinary Girl holding the win by 2 lengths. From FLAVA'S Dream second, Little Miss Scarlet, and Tidal Waters and Capstone Girl. 1 minute, 0.6. In the rough. Starburst out first. Dr. Rusty Raymond inside is going to the lead, flashing up there, and Higher Purpose in between horses, just about a length and a half from the front as they charge down the backstretch. Airport is on the outside, the second flight as well. Abuelo Paps is to the back of the pack now and passed by Ain't to Beer Cold, and Rad Paisley's on the inside, only 7 lengths on the pace as they head for the turn. Starburst up top. Starburst Airport. The inside is going to the lead, and Dr. Rusty Raymond in that mix too. The outside is Ain't the Beer Cold, wide of the track and racing along in the 5th spot with 2.5 furlongs left to go. Abuelo Paps at Higher Purpose drops back, and Rad Paisley in the rear too. Top of the stretch now. They make the turn for home, and it is Starburst. Starburst keeps on going. Starburst is willing, going to the lead. Charging from between horses now with a willing run. On the outside is Airport. 3 chances. Airport on the outside going to the lead. And Starburst is digging down. Starburst out of the inside going to the lead of the outside. It is Starburst holding on to win it by a neck. From going to the lead second. Airport was third. And Rad Paisley and Abuelo Paps. All in line. And they're off. Even break. Super E Depository Johnny Sack up on the outside now, coming to the front with Depository. So Depository Johnny Sack and bouncing around takes 3rd position early. And Super E broke with him at back in 4th. And 5 off the early pace. And Call Me Plucky. Can see them all from the back at about 9 off the speed up ahead. 7/8 of a mile to go, and Depository went that opening quarter in 24.27. Depository the rail leading the way, half length from Johnny Sack, keeping close attendance in second, another 2. Bouncing around is in 3rd position. And Super E ridden for a little more from 4th to stay close. Another 6 back, and Call Me Plucky is last of all. No change at all as Depository and Johnny Sack continue 1-2 and bouncing around, attempting to get closer from 3rd. Super E's on the inside in 4th position, and Call Me Plucky last now with 8 to make up on Depository in a 49.12 half mile. So heading for the turn, less than 4 furlongs to run. It is Depository in front from Johnny Sack, the lead now about a length. Call Me Plucky trying to pick up on the outside. Bouncing around is at the rail, bouncing around still 3rd. Call Me Plucky driven harder in 4th, and it's another 5 back, and Super E is tailing off. Here is Depository, Johnny Sack, 1-2 with a quarter to go at Pimlico, and bouncing around down to the inside, and Call Me Plucky is in 4th. They turn in. Johnny Sack Gets on by on the outside, the head in front. Run the battling Depository down to the inside. Bouncing around, chases on from third position. 1 furlong left and Call Me Plucky is fourth. Johnny Sock and Depository second on the inside, just a neck behind, but trying to fight back on the inside. Depository roaring back for more under Charlie Marquez. He's looking for a natural triple, and Depository got there. Depository coming back on Johnny Sock, and Bouncing Around was third. Minute 53:62. Even money. And they're off. Eastern Bay slid up again. Noble Commander. And on the inside, Nash Vegas firing up. Nash Vegas from Noble Commander. Belt Tapestry right there. The Pink Silks in third. Jovis down inside, up close two. And it's Stroll Smoker to the outside in fifth. And DeRapper racing sixth, close to the pace. Only 3 off the leaders. And back to Rough Sea and Eastern Bay last. Heading into the far turn, Noble Commander and Nash Vegas fighting on the pace together. Belt Tapestry right up there in sharp two. Opening quarter 23.49. Jovis is back in fourth and Stroll Smoke in fifth. DeRapper is in sixth. 3 more lengths to the Rough Sea and Eastern Bay on the outside, trailing the field, has 11 to make up now. So Noble Commander continues to fight on with Nash Vegas. Belt Tapestry joining on the outside with a quarter to go at Pimlico. Eastern Bay trying to rev up from the back of the pack, coming widest of them all. And in between horses is Stroll Smokin'. Here's Belt Tapestry in front. Belt Tapestry strong for the final furlong. Belt Tapestry opening up 3 lengths. Belt Tapestry, Eastern Bay on the outside of Noble Commander attempting to grab second. Nash Vegas weakened up in fourth with a 16th to go. Belt Tapestry in a good looking score. Belt Tapestry to win by 5 at the finish. Eastern Bay, Rough Sea late run. Then Noble Commander and DeRapper. In the rough. Wolf Ranger beats slow to begin. Is trailing early, and here's JESTFUL to the front. JESTFUL, One Most Wanted away second, and Grecian Pharaoh and Bridge of Hope and Wolf Ranger in the back. And it's 13 to make up now into the first turn run. So JESTFUL leads the way as One Most Wanted comes off the inside in second. Grecian Pharaoh, the far outside, racing third about the 3-path. And Bridge of Hope is tracking the pace, and it's another 7 lengths back. And Wolf Ranger still last of them all with 6 furlongs left. JESTFUL leads the way through an opening quarter of 24.55, heads by a half length from One Most Wanted, the 2-path, and in between. Grecian Pharaoh is third outside, and then it is Bridge of Hope, who's going well enough there at fourth, and it's another 5-6 lengths back, and Wolf Ranger still at the tail. Not much change at all, with JESTFUL and One Most Wanted and Grecian Pharaoh punching 1, 2, 3 past the 4 furlong mark. Bridge of Hope is at fourth position, and it's another 6 back, and Wolf Ranger half was 49.05. Into the turn with JESTFUL still holding. JESTFUL, Grecian Pharaoh bids up second on the outside. One Most Wanted third in between horses. Then it's Bridge of Hope trying to get out of that even pace with a quarter to go at Pimlico, and it's Wolf Ranger trailing the field. They turn for home now. It's Grecian Pharaoh on the outside to JESTFUL. One Most Wanted center of the track. And Bridge of Hope fourth and driving now. And Wolf Ranger still last. And here's Grecian Pharaoh and Forest Boys breaking away to a clear advantage. 1 furlong left to go. Grecian Pharaoh opening up now 4 lengths. Now 5 lengths. Grecian Pharaoh coming home with second JESTFUL. And then Bridge of Hope and One Most Wanted.